I go. Nah, I had a dream that I was replaced by a diverse woman.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, only this time it wasn't just me. They were taking all my favorite people and replacing them with diverse women complaining about the patriarchy.
South Park just did it again, taking a savage swipe at Disney's latest Snow White remake. The show never holds back when it comes to roasting pop culture, and this time, Rachel Zegler, who plays Snow White, was not amused. Reports say she's not just upset, she's absolutely fuming. In classic South Park style, they went all in, ripping apart Disney's obsession with remaking classics with a so-called modern twist. Cartman, Stan, Butters, and Kenny, they were hilariously reimagined as adult women of color, poking fun at Disney's trend of race and gender-swapping iconic characters. But that wasn't all. South Park called out Disney for ditching romance, scrapping the prince, and completely reworking the Seven Dwarfs. At the heart of the satire? Snow White's casting. Fans have been questioning how Rachel Zegler, a Latina actress, fits the role of a character described as having skin as white as snow. With all these drastic changes, people are left wondering, does this even feel like Snow White anymore, or has Disney completely lost the plot?
Little person, one person with dwarfism, and now they're just completely cut. There will be no dwarf actors at all working on this film, and in a live action, which means we're supposed to translate from animation to...
Rachel Zegler isn't exactly winning over fans. If anything, she's making things worse. Her interviews have been labeled as tone-deaf and dismissive, with many accusing her of lacking respect for the original, Snow White. She's called the classic outdated and problematic, and even made jokes about apple-flavored snacks on set, something fans took as a direct jab at the story's iconic poisoned apple. These remarks have only added fuel to the already blazing fire, making the backlash against the remake even stronger. But it doesn't stop there. Zegler has openly criticized the romance in Snow White, claiming it's not about the love story at all, and even joking about cutting the prince's scenes entirely. Whether she meant it or not, fans were not amused, especially those who see the romance as a core part of the tale. And let's not forget Disney's controversial decision to reinvent the Seven Dwarfs, which only made matters worse. Many Atumag are now asking, if you're going to remake a classic, why strip away everything that made it magical in the first place?
Loved growing up that are sadly being forgotten in this new adaptation. I also don't know who was more excited, this guy or me, because the way he was bouncing in that video was absolutely insane. But somebody said, who's playing Snow White, Ben or Brett? I can't even tell.
This isn't Disney's first time stirring up controversy with a remake. Remember, when they cast Halle Bailey as Ariel in The Little Mermaid, fans had mixed reactions, but at least that film kept the heart of the original intact. Snow White, on the other hand, not so much. With so many drastic changes, it feels less like a beloved fairy tale and more like Disney chasing modern trends. And South Park? Oh, they had a field day with this one. In their Pander episode, they cranked up the satire by race and gender swapping their own iconic characters, basically exaggerating the exact trends that have fans rolling their eyes. The episode isn't just about Snow White, it highlights a bigger issue, diversity that feels like a forced checkbox instead of an organic part of storytelling. Let's be real, fans aren't against inclusivity. What they are against is when it feels like a corporate agenda rather than a genuine effort to enhance the story. And with Zegler's dismissive attitude, yeah, it's only making things worse. Instead of a heartfelt tribute to the classic, this remake feels like a full-blown rewrite that's lost the magic of the original.
How they're gonna sum that up and fix it, I have no idea. Please, please, please don't make it something where she's like asking him or like it's her. She's the one who actually makes the kiss happen in the end.
South Park just hit a nerve again. Their latest satire taps into the frustration many fans feel about Snow White's remake, particularly the casting of Rachel Zegler. Instead of feeling like a natural creative choice, it comes off as a marketing move to score diversity points. But rather than building excitement, it's turned into a full-blown PR disaster. Longtime fans feel alienated, and Zegler's own comments have only added fuel to the fire. From cutting the romance and sidelining the prince to turning Snow White into a warrior archetype, it's clear this remake is more about messaging than storytelling. And this isn't South Park's first time roasting Disney. They've already ripped into Star Wars and the whole streaming wars mess. But the Pander episode? That might just be their most brutal takedown yet. rumors are swirling that Disney is scrambling to smooth things over with South Park's creators. Because let's face it, satire this unfiltered can do some serious damage to their public image. At the heart of it all, this isn't about rejecting diversity. It's about honoring the timeless stories people grew up with. Snow White resonated for generations because of its simplicity and charm, elements that Disney seems to be stripping away completely. Fans don't expect a whole frame-by-frame remake, but they do want something that stays true to the spirit of the original. South Park's message: diversity and authenticity can coexist without erasing the magic of beloved classics. But with Zegler's controversial comments and Disney's drastic changes, Snow White has officially become a lightning rod for criticism. What do you think of all this drama? Sound off in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Disney, South Park, and beyond. See you next time!